Hey, co-reporters, welcome back to my channel. Listen, I've been doing a lot of Kardashian stories for the past couple of years, of course. And one thing that's quite interesting is that you always hear about, the Jenners, the Kardashians, and how they feel about certain things, but the young ones, right? But you never hear about their matriarch, Kris Jenner, and how she feels about what's been going on. Like, it's pretty rarely that a source close to Kris will claim that she feels a certain kind of way about something. But in the latest from Hollywood Life, which, by the way, I love Hollywood Life. I do have to say, this is such a great website. They're saying right now that Kris Jenner is 1000% disgusted by Kanye West's statements about George Floyd, and she feels like there's no turning back at this point for Kanye. So, they're saying to Hollywood Life that Kris feels like Kanye's claims about George Floyd dying from a fentanyl or overdose instead of the way that he was actually killed, through police brutality and asphyxiation, was extremely nauseating to Kris Jenner. They continued on to say, and I quote, "She wishes he would just stop and think about the consequences of his actions, but she knows that it's too late now." Thank God that George Floyd's family went ahead and decided to file a lawsuit against Kanye West for making such ridiculous allegations about George Floyd, and the lawsuit is for $250 million. And so this source is saying that Kris is like, listen, Kanye's on his own at this point, kind of like intimating that she feels like he deserves the lawsuit. Of course, I imagine that as the grandparent to Kanye's 4 children, she wouldn't be happy with him having to pay up $250 million. But I think as far as the principle of the thing goes, she understands where they're coming from in deciding to sue him for $250 million for outright lying about the cause of death for their loved one. And I think that Alex Jones just losing his Sandy Hook lawsuit for almost $1 billion set a really important precedent that could cause Kanye to suffer the same fate. And I think that that would be something that could potentially either wake him up or cause him to just stop shooting off at the mouth, and just speaking so impulsively and ridiculously. I don't think that he actually believes the stuff that he says. I think he only says this stuff for attention, but I digress. At the end of the day, I am happy to hear that Kris Jenner allegedly is behind the scenes saying what's right, which is that Kanye West's statements are disgusting. They're unfair, and they're she didn't say this part, but they are defamatory. And in my opinion, I do believe that he needs to pay up for that. Anyway, you guys, how do you feel about it? Is it interesting to you hearing a little something about how Kris Jenner feels about Kanye West's comments? Let me know what you think about it all, okay? In the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. For more pop culture videos, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Take care.